मेकिंग के क्षेत्र में आगे बढ़े। अब भारत फिर से शिप मेकिंग के क्षेत्र में नई ऊंचाइयां छूने के लिए अपने प्रयास तेज कर रहा है। भारत ने अब लार्ज शिप्स को इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एसेट्स का दर्जा भी दे दिया है। ये पॉलिसी डिसीजन इस कार्यक्रम में मौजूद सभी शिप बिल्डर्स के लिए नए रास्ते खोलेगा। इससे आपको फाइनेंसिंग के नए विकल्प मिलेंगे, इंटरेस्ट कॉस्ट घटेगी और क्रेडिट की सुविधा आसान होगी। और साथियों, इस रिफॉर्म को गति देने के लिए सरकार भी लगभग 70,000 करोड़ रुपीस इन्वेस्ट करेगी। इससे डोमेस्टिक कैपेसिटी बढ़ेगी, लॉन्ग टर्म फाइनेंसिंग को बढ़ावा मिलेगा, ग्रीनफील्ड और ब्राउनफील्ड शिपयार्ड का विकास होगा, एडवांस मैरीटाइम स्किल तैयार होगी और युवाओं के लिए लाखों जॉब जनरेट होगी और आप सभी के लिए भी इससे इन्वेस्टमेंट के नए रास्ते खुलेंगे। साथियों, ये धरती छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज की भूमि है। छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज ने न केवल समुद्री सुरक्षा की नींव रखी, बल्कि अरब सागर के ट्रेड रूट्स पर भारतीय सामर्थ्य का परचम भी फहराया था। उनके विजन ने हमें दिखाया है कि समुद्र केवल सीमाएं नहीं, अवसरों के द्वार भी होते हैं। आज भारत उसी सोच के साथ आगे बढ़ रहा है। साथियों, भारत आज ग्लोबल स्तर पर सप्लाई चेन रेजिलियंस को मजबूती देना चाहता है। हम वर्ल्ड क्लास मेगा पोर्ट्स के निर्माण में जुटे हैं। यहां महाराष्ट्र के वाडवण में ही 76,000 करोड़ रुपए की लागत से नया पोर्ट बनाया जा रहा है। हम अपने मेजर पोर्ट्स की कैपेसिटी को 4 गुना बढ़ाने के लिए काम कर रहे हैं। हम कंटेनराइज कार्गो शेयर में भी भारत का हिस्सा बढ़ाना चाहते हैं और इन सभी लक्ष्यों की प्राप्ति में आप सभी हमारे अहम पार्टनर हैं। हम आपके आइडियाज, इनोवेशंस और इन्वेस्टमेंट का स्वागत करते हैं। आप भी जानते हैं, भारत में पोर्ट्स और शिपिंग में 100% एफडीआई की अनुमति है। अभी पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप तेजी से बढ़ रही है। मेक इन इंडिया, मेक फॉर द वर्ल्ड, इस विजन के तहत इंसेंटिव्स भी दिए जा रहे हैं। हम स्टेट्स को भी प्रोत्साहित कर रहे हैं कि वे इन्वेस्टमेंट को आकर्षित करें। इसलिए आप सभी अलग अलग देशों के इन्वेस्टर्स के लिए भी भारत के शिपिंग सेक्टर में काम करने का, अपना विस्तार करने का यही समय है, सही समय है। फ्रेंड्स, भारत की एक और विशेषता है हमारी वाइब्रेंट डेमोक्रेसी और रिलायबिलिटी। When the global seas are rough, the world looks for a steady lighthouse. और भारत ऐसे लाइट हाउस की भूमिका को बहुत मजबूती से निभा सकता है। ग्लोबल टेंशन्स, ट्रेड डिसरप्शंस और शिफ्टिंग सप्लाई चेन्स के बीच भारत स्ट्रेटेजिक ऑटोनॉमी, पीस और इंक्लूसिव ग्रोथ का प्रतीक है। हमारे मैरीटाइम और ट्रेड इनिशिएटिव्स इसी बड़े विजन का हिस्सा है। इसका एक उदाहरण है इंडिया मिडल ईस्ट यूरोप इकोनॉमिक कॉरिडोर। ये ट्रेड रूट्स को फिर से डिफाइन करेगा। ये क्लीन एनर्जी और स्मार्ट लॉजिस्टिक्स को बढ़ावा देगा। साथियों, आज हमारा फोकस इंक्लूसिव मैरीटाइम डेवलपमेंट पर भी है। ये तभी संभव है जब स्मॉल आइलैंड डेवलपिंग स्टेट्स और लीस्ट डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज को टेक्नोलॉजी, ट्रेनिंग और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के माध्यम से सशक्त बनाया जाए। क्लाइमेट चेंज, सप्लाई चेन डिसरप्शन, इकोनॉमिक अनसर्टेनिटी और मैरीटाइम सिक्योरिटी, हमें मिलकर इन सभी का सामना करना होगा। साथियों, आइए हम सब साथ मिलकर पीस, प्रोग्रेस, प्रॉस्पेरिटी को और तेजी से आगे बढ़ाएं। एक सस्टेनेबल फ्यूचर का निर्माण करें। एक बार फिर आप सभी का इस समिट का हिस्सा बनने के लिए अभिनंदन। आप सबको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। थैंक यू।
On behalf of everyone present, I thank the
आप देख रहे थे प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने इंडिया
grounds, and finally responded to the file reply within the 10 days. You have a week to file your response. So please elaborate us that what's your next step.
So we had filed a habeas corpus on the 2nd of October, which came on hearing on 6th. And in that the prayers were that he should be released unconditionally, and for that we have to know how his health is right now, and also to be supplied with the grounds of detention on which he was taken. So we got, because it was already 10 days and we had not received the grounds of detention, though Sonam was given on 29th of September. So based on that Supreme Court order, we got the grounds of detention on 7th October. And after that we were to file both a representation to the government and advisory board challenging those grounds of detention, and also a petition to amend the habeas corpus to include, now that we had got the grounds of detention, and also our challenge to those. So that was filed today, we have challenged those grounds of detention because we have amended the habeas corpus petition to also now include challenging of the detention order. And the Honorable Supreme Court has taken cognizance of it, and they have accepted our petition, and they have asked the Government of India to respond to that within 10 days. Then we will be given 7 days to reply to that, and the matter would come up on 24th November, hopefully for final arguments and hearing.
So this 10 days are really crucial and important, and next hearing is, as you have already said, on 24. So it's less than a month in the time for the next hearing. So Mr. Sibal is with you. So now what's your next agenda? Is there any planning which you can share with us?
No, right now we will be waiting for their response, which in 10 days, and then if it has to be contested, we will do that. So now we have to wait. The ball is in their court.
Okay. And one more thing I want to ask: the detention was dependent on the stale FIR, which everybody was aware, over a year ago, in which Mr. Wangchuk's name was even not mentioned. So how do you look into it?
Yeah, so the whole detention order is based on some 10 or 11 videos and 5 FIRs. So 5 FIRs, of them 4 are on other people, not even on Sonam Wangchuk, who are alleged to be his supporters or whatever, but they are random people and he even doesn't know them. And the one FIR that is on his name is also about 2 months old and pertains to things in 24, and for that he wasn't even arrested. So the FIRs don't even make sense in this context, as basis for detaining somebody. And secondly, the 10 videos that have been given, some of them are 1.5 years old, and none of them are on that day before the incident happened. So there is no way to prove that any of his talks incited it. The videos that have been given, the ones before 24th September, are on September 10th and 11th. And the videos of 24th September that they have given are at 5 p.m. post the event. So none of these videos can be taken as the cause for the violence that erupted.
Exactly, it's the same thing I want to ask. That Gen Z protest in Nepal, that one word and that timeline.
Yeah, so and that too was at 5 p.m. After it had happened, the news and ANI was there and some other media channels were there, and they asked him that, do you think this could have been inspired, by the Gen Z kind of Nepal kind of protest? They asked him. And Sonam is the kind of person who never uses the Gen Z and millennial kinds of words. So when this question was asked, he says, I don't know. You can hear it in this video. He says, I don't know, but it is something which is unprecedented, which has never happened before, and I hope will never happen again. But he said that, of course, the youth were frustrated and disappointed in Ladakh because they were not getting employment which the government had promised after UT formation. Their 6th schedule and the statehood talks were going on, getting delayed. So there was a frustration which came out, he said. But he never used that Gen Z kind of protest that he instigated, which the media has made it out to be. And they have put it all together like Arab Spring and Gen Z. But the gap between these two videos is about, several months. This Arab Spring was mentioned again in a context. He started, so in May, when the talks were not as successful with the MHA because they went for statehood and 6th schedule talks, but they just spoke about some domicile. So Sonam was trying to explain in his weekly podcast to the Ladakhis and the people there that this is not called a successful talk because we didn't even come to the matter at hand. And he says, but don't think that statehood is an easy thing you will get. Then he gave the example that look at Mahatma Gandhi. Britishers didn't want us to give freedom, but he went to jail, he fasted, he did all kinds of things. Similarly, he gave the example of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, that Poti Sri Ramalu also had to fast for 55 days and he, I think, died on the 55th day, and that's when state came about. So it's not an easy thing. And he says, but if somebody's life has to be given, it will be my life. And he says, but you may wonder how one person's life can change. And that's when he said that in Tunisia, there was not even an intellectual, educated person, one vegetable seller, Bouazizi, who caused the governments in 6 countries to be changed. So one person can do it, he says. But just after this sentence, he's saying, but we don't have to go in these violent ways. If we all stick together and with these peaceful ways, we can achieve what we want. And if at all somebody's life has to go, it should be my life. But in the detention order, they have said he's calling for Ladakhis to self-immolate. He's never asked others to self-immolate. And even for himself, he says he would do a anshan up, unto death. So these are some kind of mangled ways in which they have tried to taken his words out of context, wrongly translated them. Like even if you see the detention order, some parts of his videos are translated. Then just after that, they paraphrase it. He further said that, So it's not his words. They are putting words into his mouth that he further said that, and they're putting something else in it.
But what's the exact confusion? That one sentence was confusion, or Ladakhis are confused, or government? What is this?
Nobody was confused. They are deliberately creating a smoke screen. See, for the last 1 year, their IT trolls are trying to show him as a Pakistani agent, as a Chinese agent, but there is not a mention about Pakistan in this detention order. There was so much, this smoke screen they created. Okay, but they found nothing. Similarly, they sent CBI